everyone. I'm out on another bench trek today. I'm just on the mountains beside Buttermere. I'm about halfway up now, so I've got another couple of 100 meters elevation. It's absolutely roasting. It's like 30 degrees. So yeah, it's really warm. I can barely breathe. But yeah, I'll see you. I'll see you when I get a bit further. Let's keep going. The mountains behind me. Hello lads. Do you know where I can find some air conditioning? So that's Pillar over there. Pillar and Great Gable. And up there's, or around there's Haystacks. And I'm going to try and aim for Haystacks. But yeah, I'm just on the little ridge in between Buttermere and then Ennerdale's over there, over the other side of that ridge. But that's Pillar over there. I'm just going to go up here and see if I can find a spot at Haystacks. The sun is absolutely beaming, although it's getting a lot cooler, so it means I've been able to make more ground without getting set on fire by the sun. But yeah, this is a lot harder than it would just be without the sun. I think I really underestimated how much the sun impacts your ability to move and breathe and make distance. It just kills you off every 5 seconds. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going, see if I can find a spot. I've got this. Hello everyone. I'm a bit further up. My legs are just about hanging in. I've still got all of that behind me to do. Come a pretty long way from the last time I showed yous. Oh, getting eaten alive by insects. But yeah, all of that down there. It looks like I haven't come very far, and in all honesty I haven't, it's just the heat. The heat's absolutely killed us off today. I'd love to climb one of those, but you know, I got up here and I was like, the nearest peak is Haystacks. There should be a spot up here. There's a few tarns up here as well. So let's go. Here we have what seems to be a bird of some sort. I don't have a clue. Non-Bentrex planet Earth. Didn't have a clue I'd be doing some rock climbing. Let's go. Hello everyone. I think I've spotted where I'm going to pitch around that little tarn there. I'm going to get over, see if the ground's clear and if it's a good pitching spot. And if it isn't, then we'll move on to the next one. Just keep going until we find a good pitch. Hello, I just finished packing up. I didn't want to record much last night because when I turned up to the tarn, there was a few people next to me, and I made friends with them. They're actually from where I'm from, so I'm going back down the easy way today, going down the hard way. I was basically on all fours climbing up here, so to get back down would probably be impossible from the route I took. But yeah, it's an absolute beautiful morning, so I'm going to record the rest of my descent down this mountain. But yeah, when I got to the top I was a bit worried because I couldn't find anywhere, and it looks like there's loads of places, but it's all just grass on water basically. Just reeds or heather, so I didn't want to obviously camp in a puddle. But it's quite deceiving because everywhere you look, you go, oh, I can camp on that, and it's just a bog. So yeah, quite difficult to find a spot, but I managed it and made some friends as well. So down there you can see where the farmers are parked for the night, and there's Buttermere. Let's zoom all the way out. Hey everyone, let's just stop. Take a break. So we'll cross that now. I have no idea how I'm going to do it without getting my shoes wet. But at least I won't go thirsty. Making my way down this mountain. So very bumpy. There's the little beck that feeds from all the tarns on top. And these hate this. Oh. Ow. See all the Buttermere from here. And that's where I started yesterday. I went up there. And I can definitely tell the way I've just come down is a lot easier. But yeah, how amazing this is from here. Anyone afraid of heights? Sheer drop right there. But yeah, I'm nearly back at the car. It's been a beautiful morning. Lovely weather. Hello everyone, I just finished walking down that. There seems to be like a little emerald pools area where people are camping by. And obviously I went a lot further up into the mountains. But around here it seems pretty nice. And you can just set up your tent like a few people have done. And this is kind of like an easy way for a beginner to do wild camping. I mean, I think if you're down here, you might as well get a nice campsite somewhere, but you know, it kind of takes the meaning out of it. But I mean, if it gets people out, that's better. But yeah, there was loads of people out camping. It seems to be really popular, especially on warm days. I've never seen this many people wild camping. It's quite amazing. Just seeing like people everywhere. But yeah, I've just climbed down that. So I'll walk back to my car and just sit with the air conditioning on for about 20 minutes. Because oh my god, I haven't had any I haven't had a feeling of cool or cold in about 24 hours since I last left my car. It's more like 18 hours. But yeah, the entire time I've just been sweating. Like even in my tent last night I was just sweating. I barely had any protection. Didn't have any I just had my duvet sparsely laid over me. And that was about it. Kinda wish I brought my smaller setup, my lighter setup. But when I looked on the forecast, there was meant to be thunder and lightning, so I was like, wait, if there's going to be thunder and lightning, I don't want to risk it. And especially up in the lakes, you want a more robust setup, especially if you're camping high. I mean, down here, I could pack up and go back to the car if I got blown down, but I do need to get my small tent back out again while I can use it during the summer, because it is a lot lighter. It's just I really like the extra space and stability that my current tent gives me, and it's not that much heavier. And a few things I've like learned this trip is that, you know, like filter water is absolutely fine to drink. I was kind of skeptic before, but if you filter it and boil it, you're not going to get ill as long as you don't pick it up from a dodgy spot. Before I had a 50-50 mix of I'd take some up myself and then I'd filter some on the way, whereas this time because of the heat, I've had to basically filter most of my water. But yeah, let's keep going back to the car and have got a treat waiting back for me in the car, but it's probably 400 degrees. I don't know what it'll taste like warm, but yeah. Nearest shop, I'm getting a massive McDonald's, I don't know what. But yeah, let's keep going, see how we get on. Hello everyone, I've made it back with the aircon blasting. It's nice and cool. But yeah, that's another bench tracks over. Sorry I couldn't really record the campsite due to the amount of people that were there. I didn't really want to piss off any of my neighbours with me rambling on, so most of this video will just be me coming up and down. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It's probably, I'd say, just about doable with the amount of heat. I wouldn't go any hotter than this though. I mean, this was pushing it. There is no shade up on the top of the Lake District behind the odd rock. Yeah, things tend to be a lot cooler up there, but when it's hot like this, it's just boiling everywhere, so I wouldn't recommend doing it in this heat. But yeah, apart from that, it all went well. There was no rain, no wind, just me on it by a ton. I met a guy called Simon, so yeah, it's all fun. I'll see you in the next video. Well, what the f***? Massive stinger. Ugh.